Hey guys, Angel here. So today I'm doing this video for a 19-year-old young lady who emailed me the other day saying that she still lives at home with her parents and she hates it, but she knows exactly what she wants. She knows exactly how to manifest it. Her only problem that she's having is problems with trying to stay positive and keep her energy high, still living at home with her parents. So I wanted to do this, respond to her via YouTube, because I always believe that if one person has a question, there is at least 20 other people that can benefit from the same thing that you're going through. So here we go. First of all, I want to say to you how absolutely freaking amazing you are at 19 years old to be using the language that you're using in your email. You said, I know how to attract what it is that I want. You're 19 years old and you are seeking this kind of help at 19 years old. I hope you know how absolutely amazing you are, how awesome that is to be such a young age and really care about the state of mind that you're in. That's just huge. So I just wanted to start off with that because that just like literally tickled me pink when I read that in your email. The second thing I want to share with you is that gratitude is going to play a major part in your situation right now. And for the rest of your life, gratitude is going to play a major part. But I really wanted to be specific in this and point that out because you emailed me and said that you're emailing me from home. You didn't say that you're emailing me from a jail cell, from an orphanage, from a shelter. Honey, you are still at home. And as long as there's nothing like major going on in your house, that you're being abused or something really bad that you would need to seek law enforcement for, you're really going to have to express gratitude because you could be anywhere else, literally anywhere else in the world, but you really are still at home. So I want you to focus on being grateful that you have a roof over your head, that you have food on your table to eat, even though the situation isn't exactly how you like it. Expressing gratitude is going to play a major part. And what I would also like to suggest to you is that you may not have a separate room to do this in, but to keep your energy up and to keep your vibration up, I would like to offer this to you to create some kind of sacred space in your bedroom. Now, I started doing this years ago because I learned it from my mentor years ago, Dr. Mike Murdock. He said to create a sacred sanctuary in your home. And when I learned about this at the time, I didn't have a room to designate it to it. So what I had was just a simple table that I kept candles on. I kept my journal. I'm going to put a picture in right here. So there was my table that I would have that I had in my apartment, and I called that my sacred space, my sacred sanctuary. But now that we've moved, now my space is a little bit bigger and I have more space to use. But even if you can carve out a corner of your bedroom that you go to every single day to journal and to write, and when you're journaling and writing, you're literally doing soul work. You're growing your soul, you're feeding your soul, and you're feeding your spirit. So when you do this, you're going to notice a difference in your vitality, in your energy. And here's the secret thing about this. If you do this, it's going to start to penetrate throughout the rest of your house because you just cannot keep all that goodness contained in your room. Another thing I wanted to share with you is make sure that you keep your bedroom clean, dusting, vacuuming, Windexing, making sure that you're changing your sheets. And I know that may be like, Angel, what does that have to do with me being positive in my house? It has a lot to do with being positive. If you have clothes thrown everywhere or makeup thrown everywhere, it's very hard to focus and just be full of energy when you've got all this stuff just kind of like hanging around. If you've never heard there's a saying that says cleanliness is next to godliness, and it's so true. So keep your bedroom really clean. Keep it smelling really fresh. during the time that you're here. And there's also something else I want to share with you. I have an 18-year-old myself. I know that's hard to believe considering I'm only 20 something. Just kidding. But I have an 18-year-old myself. And what I want to share with you is that you are, as she is, my daughter, you guys, and at that age, it's like you are just coming out of your childhood and now you're stepping into your adulthood. So it's literally like you have one foot in your childhood and one foot in your adulthood. And it's kind of like when your mother was pregnant with you, right? She carried you for 9 months and then you got to be too big to be in her belly. So you had to come out. And it's the same thing right now. You may be too big to be at home. Maybe you're thinking about what you want your living room and dining room and kitchen to be like, but you just kind of have your bedroom right now. And so, but now that you're at 19, the house you may just be getting too big to be there. And so while you're there, you need to express so much gratitude. And there's a chapter that I have in a book that I'm writing specifically for teens. And one of the chapters is called Forgive Your Parents. And I wanted to put that in there so bad because I believe that there's so many teenagers that are going around today that they have absent fathers that don't take care of them, that weren't in the home with them, or if they have these moms that are either on drugs or these moms that are really not showing them how to be the woman that they need to be. And a lot of the teenagers are feeling resentful towards their parents. And I wrote this chapter in the book because you have to understand that your parents were your parents before you were born. Before you were ever even thought of. Your mom had some issues, your dad had some issues, and voila, here you are. So it's not so much that your parent, all these issues came when you were born. Your parents had issues before you were even born. So it's so important to forgive your parents because they had issues before you were born. And we have classes and courses and requirements for everything in life except to be a parent. The only thing that you need to be a parent is a vagina and a penis. That's it. And there you have a baby. Nobody went to class. Nobody took any preparation classes. Nobody got any certifications. It's just, bam, we had sex one night and here's this kid and we're going to do the best that we can to raise this child. So you have to express gratitude and forgive your parents because they were them before they had you. And now here you are. You may be the biggest teacher and the biggest example that your parents see. It could very well be that you were born to teach your parents. Excuse me, just because your parents are older than you does not necessarily mean that they are wiser than you. So you may very well be the teacher that is born to teach your parents what it's like to be peaceful, what it's like to be positive, what it's like to manifest your dreams, what it's like to create an atmosphere of gratitude everywhere you go. So I super duper looper hope that has helped you. Please let me know back in my email or in the comment section below if anybody else has any kind of advice that we can share with our friend that's 19 years old and that is in this trying place. I remember being, actually I moved out when I was 17 only because I got pregnant, but I just remember living at home too, and it's kind of like, I just can't wait to get out of here. But I will say that some adults do reflect back and say, I wish I could go back to my teenage years because sometimes being an adult has been rough for them. So I really hope that you take what I've said and you actually put it into practice if it has resonated with you. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, but if it has resonated with you, I hope that you take it and that you apply it. Create your sacred sanctuary. First of all, express gratitude, create your sacred sanctuary, and continue to move forward with manifesting what it is that you want to manifest, and teach your parents something. Teach them something along the way. But go ahead and create your gorgeous sacred space in your bedroom, even if it's just a corner or a table. You saw my table, even if it's just that. Start there. Get filled with gratitude each and every single morning, and go and continue to be absolutely amazing. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm always up at least between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. I'm posting something because I love to wake up with the sun. But first, I gotta do my prayer meditation before I talk to the world. So guys, I absolutely love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.